noticed from the whole discipline structure of the school, whenever they put a child in tardies or in school suspension, most kids, they really don't care if that's what's happening to them. Most of them want to be not going to school. I mean, as much as, like, if you get suspended, you get suspended for 3 days or expelled or something, and you just get too far behind, what's the point of trying to do all of that? Because when you go back, you're already behind from them days that you've missed, and then you still got to continue with the schoolwork that you already had ahead. It's not like just because you missed some days, your schoolwork's just going to stop right then and there. One thing I noticed that was a solution and that helps kids actually want to stay in is there's these places, like if you get expelled from school, there's places that you can go, it's kind of like an optional school that if you get kicked out, you go there for a while, and it helps you get all your credits and everything. I mean, you may be kicked out of the main high school because you caused problems there, but whenever they get sent to other schools, it helps them a lot more because everything is smaller, but it's more hands-on with the teachers and more one-on-ones, and it just helps you learn a lot more, and that helped me a lot from doing all of that.
Okay. When we joined this group, one of our questions we were asked on our paper was, what does a high school dropout mean to you? And my answer was, a high school dropout is someone who has all the potential to be the greatest they can be. They just didn't have that foundation of a backup, like teachers or at home like people at home to support them. And when we take kids out of school because of a bad mistake they made, it's like saying, you made this bad decision, we're not going to give you your education. And once you kick someone out of school, it's hard for them to get into another school. And I just think that we just need to be more understanding. I mean, kids are going to make bad decisions in their life. That's what we're set up to do. It's trial and error. So just be more considerate. That's all.
I think that like the root of punishment and of dropping out of school has been just from losing like kind of the want to go to school. And I've asked friends and many who are also downstairs and everybody on this panel, like when did you kind of just stop caring to go to school? Because I know that in elementary school, kids want to go to school. I wanted to for sure. And then sometime around, I think it's around 5th or 6th grade, is when students just kind of, I don't know, they just don't want to go quite as much. Or maybe we're putting responsibilities on kids too fast. But I don't know a solution to it. But somehow making school more and more enjoyable, maybe make it more and more exciting as you go along instead of getting a little more dull would help.
Okay. Anybody else on that topic?
Okay, I think this is a big topic to me, but we realize that every once in a while, teachers have bad days. To us, it's a great day because that means you either left work at home or we don't have assignment, we have a free day. We're like, yeah. But when we have our bad days to where something happens and we don't have our work, it's like crap on us because what can we do? We're going to get in trouble for not having that assignment. A lot of teachers don't understand. I mean, nothing against you guys. I've seen it. It's happened to me. I mean, there's been days that teas got spilled on my assignment. I didn't have it. I couldn't redo it. And teacher's like, well, too bad. That's sort of unbelievable. I understand if you have someone saying that 24/7, my dog ate my homework or something like that, yeah, they're probably making that up. But every once in a while, we have bad days just like you guys. And it's not good when we have bad days. It is when you guys do. Well, not on you, but on us. But, I mean, just got to sort of try to understand where we're coming from that, because 20 times in a week, yeah, they're lying. But every once in a while, when you just have that one bad day, don't punish a student for it, because everybody has their bad days. Some are good, some depends on your perspective. But, yeah, just try to be more understanding on that issue. Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, anybody else on that issue? Okay, I just have I have 2 questions to ask the panel, and then we will open it up for questions. But I just want to ask you all if there was one message or one idea that you would like the people out here in this audience to take home with them today, what would it be? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, just to give an example is I think involving the students, definitely asking them what they want to do, because, I mean, I go to USD 305, and one of their motto is kind of like, we're going to involve the kids, involve the community. But the thing is, they make decisions without asking us because they think they know what's best for all of us. And I mean, you guys aren't old, but times have changed just a little bit from when you went to high school and we go to high school. And I mean, we have ideas and you have ideas. They may be completely different, but maybe we can come to a compromise of both of our ideas. Because if we can be involved, it makes us feel important. So just getting us involved and asking us our ideas, I think is just involve the students.
Thank you.
I think you guys just overall should just be more sensitive to students and like how they feel about things. Like you should get their input instead of like taking all your ideas and just pushing them on them. Like let them have an open discussion and decide what they want.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main message that you guys should take out today is that we do care about our education, and that we are willing to work with you as educators on solving this problem. I think that this is the biggest thing that you guys should take away from this today, is that we don't just want to complain and bicker about teachers and about how we're getting trampled upon, but we want to work with you and try and solve this problem.
I agree with Becca. You guys set it up and everything and decide how the schools are going to be and the format of it and everything, but you guys have to remember we're kids and we're the ones that go there. You guys come there and, walk around, see what's going on, but we're the ones that sit in the classrooms for 8 hours a day and have to do the assignments and everything. I mean, if we're gonna be doing all that, if you guys are gonna put in your effort, we want to put in just as much effort as you guys to make it a fun place for us and you guys.
I think we did an exercise downstairs about safe places, as there's a thing in the hallway, and most people said their house, rooms, anything like that, grandparents' house maybe. I think that there should be a goal to make a safe place being a school, and I think that if it's comfortable and safe, students are going to want to learn, and it'll be more enjoyable. So that just will solve the problem.
Well, I think it's just time that a student stop being stubborn and the teachers stop being stubborn and everybody just stops being stubborn. And if this is such a huge problem, we all should just stop being stubborn and take care of it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to open it up to questions for the audience. So we have a mic that's going to be running around here. So if anyone wants to ask a question to the panel, please raise your hand.
It's over there.
You mentioned. Is it on?
Just talk really loud.
Is it on now?
Yep.
Okay, you had mentioned about your schools being a safe place for the students. Can you give me some examples what would make or how you would implement a safe place at your schools and what would the criteria be?
Well, I didn't say that my school was safe. I feel like it is. I feel like my school is very safe. But what I mean is I think we need to make it a very safe place where I don't know an example of that. I think just making it very enjoyable would help a lot, but I don't exactly.
Well, I think just basically kids feeling like they can stay there and not be harmed and not be worried about anything else but their education. That they have adults there who care about how they feel and how. And will basically just a place where they can feel good about themselves and also about where they are.